Hey, so my name is Umer Maqsood and I will be explaining you how I will get you more followers, more views and more retention to your business, which will lead to more leads, more business and more money to your brand. I will be sharing a presentation and I will be giving proofs and how I will do this. Views don't scale business, retention does. So I have a great case study to actually show you how we did the same thing for a client we have. So this is Haroon, which is a Pakistani client. He is a freelance business coach and works on Upwork as a freelancer, and he was basically teaching this thing how to make money online, how to make uh, Upwork, how to do freelancing, stuff like that. He was explaining everything on his own, and this was his content before when he was creating content, and the quality wasn't that good. When we joined him around at this point, almost at this point, we basically started working on his content itself. We only worked on organic content. We didn't work on the paid ads. We didn't had any other platform or any other funnel. We just did organic content, nothing else. So this guy has a free community which then funnels into the paid community. So this free community he has, this is now at 11,000 members, which all was done organically. No paid ads, no flashy editing. His videos are simple talking head format. I can just show you this video. It's a talking head storytelling format. This has 300,000 views and this is a simple talking head format video. It doesn't has any flashy editing. It doesn't has any b-rolls. It just has a simple text hook which hooks the viewer, and also the verbal hook he says, which is an amount of money his client was ready to pay him. So that is pretty much it, and his content now is looking so much better, and his views, average views, are more, almost more than his followers. So right now if we see his community, it is at 11,000 followers, which is a huge amount. Obviously, if you understand school and what this all is happening, you will know how big this achievement is. His free community, this is at seventh number in money category, which means that if you go right now, you can just go, you shouldn't just believe me and say okay, you should actually go to the school and search into the money category, and you will see this free community right at the seventh number in the category of money. So this is one of the biggest client achievement I have right now. And his free community then funnels into a paid one where there are tiers, and he basically takes some of the people and does a lot of things. So I've been doing this with him and he just did a great job. I'm not a person who just says that I did everything and he doesn't has anything to do with it and I was the one who built it. Absolutely not. He was the one who just made a lot of effort in this, and that is the same thing I can do for your business too. So that is one case study. And views don't scale business. Again, he can have 300,000 followers or views, but if the views don't are not of the people who actually have interest in making money online or are freelancers, he will just attract some generic people who won't go into his paid community or free community. Obviously, we only attracted the people who had the urge to make money online, and that is exactly why he has one he has 11,000 members in his free community, and his total number of followers is 25,000. So almost If we just subtract it simply, we have almost 11,000 people from his following just joining his free community, which is almost 40% of his actual amount. So that is just amazing if you just imagine. So views don't scale your business, retention does, and retention from the right type of audience who actually want to see you grow. And this is exactly why you need to know who is your ideal viewer profile, ideal client profile, who will join your free community, who will join your paid community, who will join your paid course or program, whatever you sell. Let's just go to the next slide. Retention. People didn't just click, they stayed. They didn't just click on the video and liked it and scroll away, they joined the community, right? And the retention signaled quality to the algorithm. The retention of these videos was the main reason these videos went viral, because if we go into this video, we can see that this video is 2 minute and 17 minutes, 2 minute and 17 seconds long, which is, I mean, long, very long for short form content, obviously. But this video still has 300,000 followers, 300,000 views, sorry. Most of the gurus online will tell you that your video should be lower than 30 seconds and it should be not higher than 1 minute of the duration. But I am showing you that if you are giving storytelling format with great hook, great verbal, great structure of the story, and the visual profile of you is amazing, I can guarantee you you can get a lot more views. Now let's just get into the next slide. Instagram analytics, lower skip rate. Why these videos went viral was another thing. The hooks were amazing. This is another language other than English, so you might not understand it, but let me just translate it. He gave the biggest amount right at the start, the amount his client was ready to pay him to do a specific work. He mentioned the amount right at the start, which was around $6,000. So in PKR, Pakistani rupees, it's almost 1.8 million. So he mentioned that amount right away and said this was the amount my client was ready to pay. He didn't make it long, he just made it a lot shorter and gave the value right away. And when you give the value right away, the viewer sticks and watches the video until the end. And that is why 2 minute and 17-second long video has a lot more views than it should have. And this video has amazing amount of comments. I mean, I can show it to you. This video, it has 416 comments with 9,000 likes. So this is crazy. Huh. Average watch time of these videos was 70%. The reason is that it was almost 2 minute long and it was story. So even if you don't know much about social media, you should probably understand that if if a person is telling you a story, you will listen to it. But if a person is giving you a lecture about something, if a person is giving a lecture about money or stuff like that, you won't probably listen to it. But if he is telling you a story and then afterwards he gives a smart and a short call to action or a smart takeaway from it, you might take that away, obviously. So you need to understand that you should add storytelling content in your videos along with the educational content. Storytelling is great with educational content. So we will be doing the same for you. We will be structuring the stories in such a way that they actually go viral and not just blend into the crowd. These videos had 70% watch time because it was a story and everyone just wants to listen to a story, obviously. The short form system hooks grab attention in 1 to 3 seconds. We just did it. I explained to you that we use a verbal hook. We used the visual profile of the narrator Harun was so good that the viewer didn't scroll away and listen to him, and within the 3-second mark they were hooked. Pattern interrupts every 2 to 3 seconds or maybe 5 to 10 seconds. We use pattern interrupts in the video, so the retention span just resets and it doesn't get scrolled past. Because the reason is that in short form platforms most of the videos get scrolled past because they are just simple talking head videos with no pattern interrupts. And when you don't have any pattern interrupts in your videos, the video feels same, and when it feels the same, it's dead. Obviously, it's the video is just like a heartbeat signals, right? If it is straight, it's dead. Obviously, if it is in line, then obviously it's alive. I think you got the analogy of it. So strategic CTA timing, we use CTAs, and the timing always isn't in the end. It's in the end 50% of the time, but not always in the end. The reason is that when we use this CTA in the middle, or maybe uh, a little longer than the middle, the thing which happens is that the person who watches that video is still going to get some value after that CTA, so he sticks at the end and watches that CTA part 2 and gets that freebie or something we give from ManyChat, and he gets it. So he basically thinks that it is his benefit to get that thing in for him, and it's for his benefit, not ours. So that is why we use strategic CTAs, which feel like it's his benefit and not ours. So that is the reason why we use all of that stuff. And if this all seems interesting, and if we can just talk and discuss how we will be moving forward, and if you like, we can hop on a quick call to discuss your strategy and how we can move forward and make your brand unstoppable. So meet you on the other side.